Welcome to my channel. My name is Dave and today we're having a repot party. But for real though, I'm going to be repotting this Alocasia frydek variegated into a larger pot. This Alocasia was actually a corm that I got from the mother plant, which was purchased from Jungle Room right here in Central Florida. I was lucky enough to grow this plant from the corm stage, and it has successfully grown into this beautiful plant you see today. This plant is currently in a semi-hydro setup using a combination of a regular plastic plant pot, pond, and one of my wife's favorite Tupperware containers. If you've never used pond before, I strongly suggest you invest in some, especially if you've ever struggled with alocasias. Pond is a soil alternative consisting of pumice, lava rock, and zeolite, or as some would say, tiny rocks. Now you can use pond with other houseplants, but with alocasia specifically, they really love it. What's a repot without a little coffee? Now normally when I repot an alocasia, I'll search through the soil to try to find any corms. But because this plant is so small, I don't want to do that and cause any more stress to the plant. Plus, since it's so young, I don't think there'd be any corms to begin with. Now just like regular soil, I'm going to put a small layer of pond in the bottom of this pot as a base. Should look something like that. Just a small layer, nothing too crazy, just to fill up the bottom here and maybe give it a little extra. Now before I take it out of this pot, I do just want to show you the roots go crazy in pond. The roots really search for the water. They grow quickly, and they grow everywhere. So if I were to remove the pond, you could see just how dense the roots have become. I'm not going to do that, but trust me, it's crazy. I am going to remove it from this pot gently. I don't want to disturb any of the roots. I'm going to try not to break any off. Unfortunately, I did lose a couple roots, but I think the plant will be okay. Now, like I said before, I wasn't going to search for any corms, but this corm is easy snagging. This is a pretty robust corm. I'm really surprised that this small plant was able to produce a corm this big. There is one more right at the base. Not sure if you can tell, right at the base, right where my thumb is. I'm not going to remove that. I'm going to let that keep growing. So now that I've got the pond already in the new pot, I'm going to go ahead and place the plant in there very gently. And then again, just like normal soil, we're going to backfill, refill the pot with fresh pond. What I'm doing here is just tapping the pot, trying to get all of the pond in between all the crevices of the roots. I want to make sure that the pond is literally everywhere. And there she is. Now I'm going to put her in the display pot. And that is it. Now she has a little bit more room to grow, continue making that corm. And eventually when she needs another repot, hopefully we'll have more corms to pull. Now one cool feature about these pots is they come with a watering gauge. What this does is it allows you to see how much water is left remaining in the reservoir. This is an easy way to make sure that your plant is getting the right amount of water. It is labeled by refill and full, so you know just how much water to add when it's running low. And that is really it. Switching to pond is a great idea, again, if you're struggling with alocasias. Other plants love it as well, but alocasias specifically, it completely changed the way that I look at them. I no longer am fearful of trying to grow a healthy alocasia. I know that the pond is going to do its job as long as I make sure that the plant continues to have water regularly. All of the products can be found on Amazon. You can click the you know what and the you know where and it'll take you right to them. Anyway, thanks for watching this repot party. I hope you had fun. I'm hot. My cat's tired. I'm out of here. Peace.